All right, so this is just a quick video about changing the engine air filter. This is a 2014 GS350 F Sport that I bought. It has about 165,000 kilometers on it. It's a nice car, but it's in need of some maintenance. I've already had my mechanic change the transmission fluid, coolant, and an oil change. So I'm just going to run you guys through how to do the air filter. You need no tools for this. I am not a mechanic. I am not a tradesperson. I am actually not really that handy at all, but I'll show you guys how I did it in a few minutes. Okay guys, I'm just going to show you how I'm changing the air filter. I just bought this 2014 GS350. It has 165,000 kilometers on it. And we're going to change the air filter, which is right here, because I don't think it's ever been changed. There's the mass airflow. I'm not going to change that today. We're not going to deal with the throttle body yet. We're just going to do the air filter because I think it's terrible gas mileage. So when I open up the hood, you can see this trim piece that sort of partially covers the air box here. There should be a bunch of these little plugs holding it. There are actually only two. And there's one here. There was one down here. So they're right here. Now I've taken them out. You can see you just push the middle in. And then use like a little, like a trim removal tool like this that I used to just pop it out. It's pretty easy. Once you got those out, you just lift this piece up and it rotates on this plug. Okay, so we've got that trim piece out of the way. You can see that it just has this little piece, you can just rotate it up. Now you can see the air box, and we're just gonna deal with 4 metal clips. One in here. One here, 3, and there's one back here, 4. So I get those 4 clips out now. I should be able to get off and see the air filter in there. You can see that. Looks pretty dirty. There's our filter, and it looks filthy. So we're gonna put the new one in. So this is the part I got. I got it at Lexus on the park here in Toronto. You can see the part number there. This is the OEM air filter here. So we can see the filter is the same size as the old one, but obviously if you just put them side by side, you can see just how dirty that old filter was. So just put that back in. You want to make sure the lower side is up. Obviously it's pretty easy to fit in there. Make sure it's nice and square, and you want to get this box back on top properly. So once you got it seated properly, it should sit on there nicely. You shouldn't have to force it down. And then there's 1, 2. 4. So now we've put the air box back in, and the new filter's in there. So I'm going to bring this trim piece around and see about one of these clips. So you can kind of make sure this is the bump of the hood here. Make sure that lines up properly. There. Now I'm going to decide which hole. I've only got 2 clips. Just kind of need to get those little edges in there. It's a bit of a pain. Actually, not that bad compared to Honda's I've had, they're much harder. Put this guy here. It's not that bad now, so this one again. There we go. And that's that. Now we'll toss this little disaster out.